Ready for our new series?
He means welcome to the build.
It's gonna be a super strong house, a 5 shipping container home, built from the ground up.
Built to take on any Texas twister.
Wish us luck and maybe send snacks.
Oh yes, I did want to show you this. I turned the fans back on as soon as I shut the camera off, but I want to show you guys, we got our master walk-in closet. This master's going to do us just fine. All right. Well, today is a new day, everybody, and Julie and I wanted to say that we apologize for you out there that are, asking us to show how we're doing the projects as we do them. We're at the point right now, our daughter is getting married. She is a little diva, as a lot of you parents know out there. When marriages come around, daughters all of a sudden freak out and lose their minds, and so we're dealing with that right now, and that's only a couple of months away. We just went through a major tornado storm. We had up to 100-mile-an-hour winds. Fortunately, we did not receive that. Just a lot of chaos, a lot of life incidents, the whole bit. But anyhow, we apologize that we're not able to show us while we do it, but at least you guys could potentially get some ideas from what we're doing. We have a show that we watch. It's called $1 Million Listing. And in watching them, we can actually see the interior designs in all of these high-end homes, and we get a lot of ideas off of it. So if you ever want to, if you're in the remodeling stage of a home or a building, or trying to figure things out, check out $1 Million Listing with the intent of trying to pick up ideas and so forth. Plus it's entertaining because these realtors they're hilarious.
Let's look at the project Scott didn't record. What a putz.
So here's where we're at on our bathroom right now. Everything's cut. The tub is not, the shower, the vanity, everything is plumbed down, but it's not connected outside to the sewer line, and our toilet hole is ready to basically be worked on. I have that elbow there just so that we don't step in the hole, but our tiling turned out really, really nice. This is our shower, which I'm sure I've already shown this to you, but we are getting ready to put the glass door on. You can see there that I haven't had a chance to put on my shower tower. At the point there where you can see the hot and cold coming in, that's coming soon. And this is our slat wall. Plain walls just is not the way to go these days. So we saw this on $1 Million Listing, and the slats were running vertical, not horizontal. We decided to go horizontal, which looks really good. And there's the final piece right there that I'm putting on. And there's my temporary trim just so that I can cut the piece accurately. But let's get to it. 75% humidity today. That's one of the bonuses of living in Texas. Plain walls these days are out, okay? If you walk into a house that's just got sheetrock textured and painted, you know, it seems like a lot of individuals out there, they'll just change up the colors, okay? But get on YouTube, you know, Instagram, whatever, and put in wall coverings or wall designs. And you'll see all of the different ways that people are upgrading their homes. This panel board is a really nice look. I'd like to know what many of you think. Don't worry about that piece of trim up there. I put that up there just to obviously be able to measure for the panel board so I could finish it. And I still have to finish trimming out our pocket door. This is our new shower tower. Let me move this back here so you can see a little bit better. But Julie and I investigated. It's a lot better than just a typical shower head and so forth. This has body sprays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. That's one type of body spray. Then it has another type of body spray which is movable, up, down, whatever. Hot, cold. Then up here, here's your shower head. And it either comes out in a waterfall type release of the water, or it comes out into like a typical shower form. And it's got 8 LED lights. So what it does is it projects a really cool blue LED in the shower, maybe for, you know, one of them mornings to where you just hit it a little hard the night before and you don't want too bright of lights. Well, the LED is, you know, a little bit more calming, or who knows, you might just want to have a little party in the shower with some LED ambiance, which you're going to see all this operate as soon as I get it installed. And it tells you the water temperature. Well, you know what? I can't tell you everything because I haven't read the whole manual. And down here at the bottom, this is like a typical tub-style water fill that has a shower wand down here for pets. Is that cool or what? So if you got little pee-pee or poo-poo and you want to give them a quick cleanup, then you got a shower head down here that you can turn that mode on and then operate it. So anyhow, plus we have a full-size shower or a handheld sprayer up here on the side also for us. So there you go. But, porcelain's a completely different animal, and you have to have diamond bits. And I ended up burning up, let's see here, I'm just going to count them off here. And I tried many different things. I tried doing the step method of using masonry bits. 1 masonry bit, see how that's burnt out? 2 masonry bits, 3 masonry bits. And these two, this one lost half of the tip. See that? Half of it's gone. And this one here, this one just went, finally had to give in, ended up going to Lowe's, 30 bucks. Oh, sorry about that. Buddy, it's always buddy. Yeah, $30 for these bits here. You know what? The worst case is, the worst part of it is, we live out in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and it takes like an hour to get to any type of Lowe's or Home Depot. So it's, by the time you end up going into the store, it's 2.5 hours round trip. So, you know what? Just turned a real easy job today that I thought I was going to get in, get out, hang the shower tower, and be done with it. Not so. Done. And you got the right tools for the job. Oh. What do you think, honey?
I think it looks groovy.
It's gonna be cool as soon as we get some water hooked up, huh? All right.
Hey Max, that warning includes Tyler, Mineola, Gilmer, Longview, Kilgore, Lone Star, and parts of Pittsburgh and Mount Pleasant. There's like a ton of different areas in this. This is an EDS warning, an extremely dangerous situation. I think this is probably the largest extremely dangerous situation warning that's ever been issued. Unfortunately, there's no way to really run the stats on that, but it's definitely got to be up there in terms of size.
Hey, Riley, for the update. Yeah, this is actually a huge, extremely dangerous situation. Severe thunderstorm warning. It does include a lot of areas. Square mileage wise, I don't know how much this is, but it's a ton. That's literally from Tyler. That includes like 6 different counties. So again, extremely dangerous situation for Tyler, Mineola, Gilmer, Longview, Kilgore, Lone Star, Texas as well, including this, and Quitman. Stay away from windows, be on the lowest floor possible. Should be treating these warnings seriously.
The worst
also,
warning all day.
Cancel the tornado warning just off to the southwest of Fort Worth. I would not rule out though that we get a tornado warning west of Fort Worth if that rotation ramps up. Got a little bit of spin on that. Let me see if the terminal radar site's picking it up at all. I'm not gonna lie, like there is a little bit of an inflow coming
that,
around.
ladies and gentlemen, is
You need to
why
definitely
we
watch
built
this.
our
Again,
tornado
we had
home.
a brief stint of rotation. It's more of a QLCS spin up. It seems like that's attempting to happen.
Hey y'all, is this are we about to have a tornado? What's going on in Georgia? I'm in.
Holy moly. All right. Holy shit. Holy crap. There goes the plane. Goodbye. I can't back up there. The guy might have to keep that in mind.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The entire tree just went down!
Oh, mercy, it has arrived. Ah! We're supposed to get 60 to 80 mile an hour wind gusts. I showed you the weather forecast, and we actually had the most dangerous warning all day and he has been running live, max velocity that is, for 9 hours. We are expected to receive, minimum of 60 mile an hour gusts, and I think that we are receiving them now. And we just had a boomer that just shook us to our core. And the storm is actually 2 storm cells that are going to be joining. As soon as it passes Dallas-Fort Worth, they could join right over us. And they say that if by chance it happens, things could get really, really bad here. So what we did tonight is, as soon as we heard that it was coming, we decided to throw our a mattress out here. So there's one thing that they did say. They said if you're in an RV or if you are in a mobile home, leave.
Powerful tornado striking Michigan, part of a severe weather system from Michigan to the northeast. We have the images just coming in. The confirmed tornado causing significant damage in Gaylord, Michigan, where buildings are flattened and debris litters the ground. People are being warned to take shelter. State police advising people to avoid the area.
You know, living in the tornado belt, honestly, was not our decision. It wasn't our intent to move into it. We just didn't realize that where we live is in one of the worst areas to live in Texas in the way of tornadoes. But it is what it is. This is the reason why we ended up building our tornado home. Well, it's been storming outside, and we are very impressed that we have made a very airtight house. I'm going to stop talking here for a minute, and I want you to try to hear 50 plus mile an hour winds outside, and it is storming.
Dog's toy. The air mattress squeak.
We'll turn it around here so you guys can see what's going on. So anyhow, we're just laying here, and you could fall asleep, right, Julie?
Not with this dog.
So we're actually very, very happy. We're laying out here on an air mattress. They said not to be in an RV or a mobile home, so we decided to come out here. And Buddy is loving himself because he has
He's never been on the bed with us before.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Well, he's a teenager.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. So there's our storm entertainment. It is. The only thing you can hear is the dog breathing. So we're very happy. But it's late into the morning of the next day, and I don't know. Julie's like, do we want to just go ahead and crash out here? You know, they're saying that the storm could last until like 3 o'clock in the morning, which is another hour and a half roughly. And, you know, it would be kind of a bad thing to feel confident, go back into the RV, have an 80 mile an hour wind gust tip us over. So, you know, we feel very, very secure in here. and watching the Weather Channel, which we shut off in order to make this with the iPad. We've lost power a couple times, and you would never know that you're in a storm sitting here. So we are very, very happy, very impressed. And 80-mile-an-hour winds, the place doesn't move, shake, vibrate, rattle, and it's just about soundproof. So
Scott and Julie must be crazy to live here. Time to go.
Hey guys, whew, another hot day. I wanted to show you what Julie and I got yesterday. Incredible deal. Okay, that's what this whole container build series involves, is obviously us trying to stick closer to $75,000 from start to finish, and I don't think we're going to have a problem doing it, because if I've told you all the prices so far up to the point of this video, I don't want to give it away. But anyhow, check this out. This is the V-Bore paint sprayer. Okay, we're getting ready to spray the containers because I had heat stroke one day, which I think I put a previous video on. We measured the temperature inside of the red and green containers, and it was over 130 degrees. Okay, so the way that we combat that is we either get our insulation installed, which is not going to happen probably for a couple of months, or we spray the containers with a light colored primer. This is a heck of a deal. We got the sprayer for $80, brand spanking new. Look at this. Tags, not a speck on it. This fine couple ended up having somebody hire or do their spray their home, and they went out and they bought a sprayer for the individual that was going to paint their home. Well, that person brought their own paint sprayer out, and this just sat around. They put it on Craigslist, actually Facebook Marketplace, $80. But this, brand new, all the manuals, all the tips, all the parts. Tell you can't even rent a paint sprayer for a day for 80 bucks. Maybe. This is direct to metal paint. This is an oil base. This is a paint that hardens and is like an enamel almost. It's hard to scratch it. Perfect for shipping containers. Right now, Julie is putting the primer coats on all of the rust that we have treated and, prepped. And as soon as it dries in a couple of hours, we're going to town. We're gonna start.
Why you never said you felt that way? Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you
It's a nice, balmy 98 degrees. This is about my 4th outfit for today because it's just so uncomfortable with your clothes sticking to you. And
Oh, you're just a sweaty man.
and Chili's getting all cocky back there, calling me a sweaty man. So anyhow, for many of you, you understand that if you spray direct on shipping containers, you have to use red wasps. They even remotely get close to you, kill them if at all possible, or at least injure them to where they fly off. But anyhow, for most of you out there that have sprayed metal, you realize you have to use oil base. And it's an oil-based, what's called alkyd, A-L-K-Y-D, or I'm sure I got a letter missing in there somewhere. But it's the strongest paint that you can get. If you can find PPG paint, really good paint. This paint here, 100-degree weather, I'm surprised that I'm actually able to go fast enough to get it to run because it almost dries as soon as it hits. But as you've seen, Julie, she goes behind me, and I finally got my rhythm down. You know, spraying water-based paint on homes and structures is a lot easier than oil-based. Well, I'm sure that some of you guys probably think just the opposite, but for me, oil-based is something where you have to finesse it a little bit more. You got to make sure, especially in cooler temperatures, that you don't overspray. You have to take your time. Do it in coats, 1, 2, 3. Me, I try to do it in 2 coats. When I began, I tried to do it in 1 coat, and Julie stayed busy following behind me with the paintbrush. But the nice thing is with the oil is that even with the paintbrush, you'll brush it and then it'll just gel and just smooth out. But it's very strong. It's almost like an enamel after it's dried. You know, to me, in my investigations, it's one of the best paints that you can use. So I'll put it up, and you can go ahead and investigate it for yourself. But there you go. This is a beautiful paint. Check it out, investigate it. Oil-based alkyd. This went really well. This alkyd oil-based paint went on really nice. Very happy with it. Looks better than green, orange, and brown.
Well now, folks, thanks for watching Scott and Julie's container home build. Woo!
What in Martha Stewart's kitchen is that?
Either Scott and Julie are hopped up on caffeine, or I'm tripping on these tasty gummies. Wow.